Hi guys, so you're welcome to Design with Maven 2.0. I'm going to be showing you how you can turn a minimal content into a advert design. Very simple advert design. So why not join me? So this is what we are going to be replicating. This is an advert design. We are going to be replicating this, as you can see. Okay. So right now I'm going to create a new page. If you are not very familiar with Photoshop, I think it is time you get yourself on the net and then look for tutorials that you can watch or get to my DM. You can enter my DM and then leave a message if you are new to Photoshop. Okay, I'm going to create a new page. I'm going to use Instagram square size because this advert will be used on Instagram. So 1080 by 1080 in pixel, and then create a new page. Yeah, we have a new page. So we have a brief here. You can see how bulky the content was before. So it has been minimized into this little content. So let's just start. After the box is the name of the company. So this is how they usually write their name. Okay. So I'm going to insert the logo. I need to bring out the logo as we continue. So then you press Ctrl A and then paste. Ctrl V is to paste. If you want to paste, you use Ctrl V. To copy, Ctrl C. I'm just saying this for those who don't know. So you can check out the font I am using. I don't know why, I just love the font. It's called Canton. Canton. So you can actually play with this. I play with this with a font called Black Sword. You can download Black Sword online, Black Sword font online. Then you have it here. And now let's increase this to 7. When so I'm going to pick the logo now. Okay, I think I have it somewhere around here. Okay, we have the logo here. So we'll just simply drag into your page. And then you bring this down. Actually, want the logo smaller, and this can reduce a little bit. These are simple. So let's continue. Let's continue with this. So it's 1000. Control C, and then you come here and then paste it next to it, then Control V, catch giveaway offer cross. If you look at what we have here, we have 20k instead of 20,000. 20k cash giveaway. When you design, you are a designer. So you have to make everything suitable, not just only for you, but for people, for the audience out there. So they can, when you design, you have to like manage your space, manage the page that you use. So that is why I am trying to I try to minimize 20k, 20,000 naira into 20k. So I make it 20k, and then I use the naira sign, and we have it here. So I used another font for that part. The font is called Antin or Anton, anyone. Then I turn everything into capital letter. So we have that like that. And then it is happening on Saturday 25th. Control C. Then you can, when you hold Alt and you pick this layer here, you can easily drag it down. Pick your text tool, click into it, then Control V. Do the same thing again. Then join live session with CC Live. And do the same thing here. Then Control V. That's easy. So we have our skeleton ready. We have our skeleton ready. So the next thing is to add a color. So I'm going for the color of the brand here. So which is green, which is green. So you can click on this, the last layer here, the layer part. on the last layer, and then add solid color. So I'm using the bronze color. If you click on the layer, the last layer here, and then look at the buttons here, the tab. Just click on this, and then you pick solid color. It is your color picker. You can easily pick any color. You see, so I'm using green as a for the background. Click OK. So I can now bring this back. You can press Ctrl open brackets on your keyboard, and then it will go down. So I think we have all the text here in white, so you can easily highlight it. You can highlight it from here, and then come to your color picker and then drag white. Okay. So the next thing is to have we have a trophy here. So let's use a trophy. Let's use the trophy. So you can easily get things online, PNG elements. You can get PNG elements online. For me, I use PNG egg. You can easily type it PNG egg. Dot PNG egg.com. You can search for anything PNG. That's what I use most times. So I searched for trophy. So and then we have different trophy here, and then you can choose any one. This this is what we use. We use this. So once you click on it, it will open another tab for you, and then you can download and save. So you can see a bunch of there are loads of PNG stuff here. Anything you want to use, so you can use them in your design perfectly. So I have it downloaded already. So I have it in my folder here, design element, and then I'll just pick it and drag here. Just drag here to sit. You see? You can reduce it. Let's reduce size. Okay, that is that. So you bring this down, and then make sure you drag this trophy down. You can pick the layer and then drag it down, so you can let it rest on the background. So pick your shape tool, your rectangle tool rather, and then use the color orange here, and then drag it over. When you work, I am not using grid because I know my way around this, but you can easily use grid. The reason why I'm not using grid is because I use artboard. This is artboard. So at first, if you want to create a new page that you want, so we are creating a new page, create, click on new, make sure you click on artboard here, make sure you click on artboard. So once I click on artboard, I have this here because I can easily rename the artboard into what I want. Now, if you double click here, you can easily rename it. And then let's say I want to have more pages. I can hold my Alt and then drag from the title and just drag it, or you can easily duplicate like this. Click on plus and then you have it duplicated. You can see. So if you have artboard and you want to align, if you have artboard and you want to align, you can easily pick any object and then you have the align bar here, align to. You just click on any part that you want, as you can see. See for yourself. So that is it. So let's continue. So we're going to give this white, we're going to change this to white. White. And I'll duplicate this rectangle. To duplicate, you press Ctrl J on your keyboard and then you drag it down. So you pick your rectangle tool again and then change this color into white. Make sure you center this, click on the text, hold your shift, click on the rectangle and then align. You align to center, put up and down. So you can adjust. So I'm going to pick this and then change the color into, pick this color red, increase the size, increase the family to, oh yeah, to go. So we have that. So there is this part, this orange part. So it is easy to create. So you can easily pick your rectangle to, no, your pencil rather. Pick your pencil. If your pencil is not showing here, you can click. If your pencil is not showing here, you can right click on this column and to bring you all other tools. And if you can't find it, just press P on your keyboard to bring you pencil. So once you pick your pencil, you come up here and then change. You can see this part. Just click on it and then change it to shell. So we have this color field. You can change the color field to anyone that you want. But for here we are using orange. And if your orange is not here, you can click on this color picker and then we have this orange here, then pick it. Then click OK. So we can continue. So we have the color here. This way, click here first and then I'm holding shift to make it no. Let's not hold shift. Let's just draw. I click on here first and then come in here to click. Then I'll bring it here. Bring it here. Click on here and then drag it down here and then bring it back to where I started from. So we have the first part, the left part. Drag it back into. So I'm going to bring this behind the trophy. Align it itself. So What the reason why I didn't create the whole shape at once is that we might not be accurate. It might not be accurate if I should drag it to the side. And the size here might not be accurate with this here. So that's why I did this first. So I'm going to duplicate this by pressing Ctrl J on my keyboard, and then I drag this to the side. Make sure you have your transformation control on. If it is not on, you can on it here from here, or right click, or you press Ctrl C to on it. So you can easily click on this line, click on it, right click on it, and then flip horizontal. So once you flip, you can drag it and make sure it's aligned together. Make sure it is touching each other. So we have this. It is not joined together yet, as you can see, it is not joined together yet. So I'll pick this layer first. I'll hold on the shift and then pick the second layer. And then on my keyboard, I'll press Ctrl E to merge both together. And it is merged. As you can see, it is merged together. So now I can now censor it. So if you look at it, we have accurate size here to this place. So let's continue. So click OK. And change the color of this here and then use green. This logo, the top part here, because we have the origin. This is the original logo. The original logo has orange and then green. So we have to create a contrast for it to show, so we can know, because in the logo guidelines we have other parts, other shades of the color. There are some parts are white and some parts are green, some parts are orange and some parts are white like that. So here I'm just going to use my, it is something very fast. So I'm going to pick my magic wand, pick the logo, and then click on this circle part. Once you click on it, then you can go to your solid color here and then change it to white. So we have that. You can pick both together and then convert to smart object. So we have that here. So if you notice, we have a thin line, here, thin line here. So we're going to replicate that also here. Just pick your pencil, change the fill color, remove the fill, and then make sure you're picking the shape first, and then you come here, white, click on white, and then change the size to 2, and then press enter on your keyboard. Now click here, so we have white. So you can easily pick this and then drag it in also. So let's create it here. Let's create this 20K cash giveaway. Okay, let me show you. So I changed this into black. Sorry, I've been using Alt and my mouse to zoom out and zoom in. So you can easily press Control plus or minus to zoom out and to zoom in. Control plus or minus to zoom out and to zoom in. Or you rather come to your tools here and then click on zoom. This is zoom, and then you drag. So let's continue. So I just change this to black. Pick to my text tool rather, and then I write this, and then I press Ctrl X to cut. Okay, so I click here and then return it, Ctrl V. Make sure it is centered. So and then I drag this up 20K cash. So once you have this, just pick both together and then you right click and then convert to smart object. Once you convert to smart object, then you can click on the edge here and then drag. If you click on the edge here, it has once you have the smart object, you can easily do anything with it, but you can control it. So once you click on the edge here, you have this kind of line like this. So you right click and then you pick your skew. Once you pick your skew, you can easily drag. You can drag this here, drag this here. Because you want to make this text fill into this kind of shape, this trophy shape. So I'm going to pick my warp tool. You right click, you pick your warp tool, and then you drag. You drag this here. Be careful enough when you're traveling. Drag this part up. You can drag this part up. Shouldn't be too much. Make sure you follow. Make sure you follow the trophy. You see this. So and click OK here. So it has this shape, this round shape already. So to make it look like this, to make it look, you can see this look like it is engraved on it. Is it engraved? I don't know. So what we are going to do now is change the opacity, reduce the opacity to like 90, reduce the fill to 90. And then you come here, you can see this FX here, down the layer, just click on the FX and go to blending option. So your blending option is here. Then you can see this part, this underlying layer. So you hold So you hold on alt. Once you have this underlaying this part, you hold your alt. Make sure you are holding alt, and then you just drag from this part, from the right ear. Just drag this part, drag it down a bit. You see, and then this underlying part to make sure it is a little bit dragged. I think we don't need this part. I think we are okay. We don't need that part. So it is just this part. So, so there will be a reflection of the trophy. You can use it on anything, on any object. If you want to use it on your shirts, on most times they use it for mock-ups. So you can easily use that for it. So as you can see, we have that here. And what is next? What is next? Okay, we have 20K. I don't know the amount, but I know we have money here. So I'm going to add that. You can easily go. I could not find Nigeria money here when I search. I searched for money, and what I found was what they brought for me was dollars. They brought dollars, euros, and different kind of money. But you can just go to, you see, we have dollars. So you can just go to Chrome and then search Naira Cash PNG. You can see here. So you can see Naira. So I already downloaded one. Downloaded one here. So we have it here. So I'm going to use remove PG. Let's see how fast we can work. I'm going to use remove PG to crop that out. If you don't know remove PG, just go to your browser and type www.remove.bg. You can easily remove your background, but it is not always. Once you use it once, it doesn't allow large quality like that. It will reduce the quality of the image. And then if you don't want to use internet, if you know you don't have internet, you have to crop the image out. You have to crop the image out, drag on your page, drag on your page, and then you double click here, pick your pencil, and then you crop. Just crop this part. What you need is this part. Sorry. Make sure you change this to part. Just crop the money. This is what you do. Yeah. So once you right click, you can right click and then make selection. Okay. So take your mark U2 once you're done, your mark U2 and then you can hold control and pick this. As you pick, just take to the other page here, this tab and then drop. So you have your money. Let's delete this. So you can convert this to smart object. Yes, I can convert it to smart object. And then you try, make sure you reduce it. And then drag and drag down behind a trophy. So here you have your trophy. So let's see. So yeah, you can see the row PG. You can see how it's removed all the background, the outer part. So you can easily download from here. It is free. So it's considered. So I think we are done. I think we are done. Yeah, we're done. We're done. So here you have your advert design, simple advert design. You can post this online and people can easily like it. So once you're done, make sure you export, and make sure you save. Don't forget to save always. You can export anywhere. Grand final, and then also save. You can also save it anywhere you want. You can also save it. Just change. Press Ctrl S to save. Ctrl S. Sorry. So then type grand final, and then you save. Yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it.